So today we'll be pulling out this front left chassis rail. It's a bit bent from the impact, but on Wednesday night Troy came over and he helped me straighten out all of this bit just so we can repair it properly in here, so that there's another crumple zone in case it gets hit again. We're not going to be tube fronting it like a lot of the other guys do, basically because I just like having all the factory stuff there. If we can make it work, we can make it work, and it's not too far gone, so I guess it's worth keeping, and then I can bolt on the factory everything, all the mounts and stuff, we'll get them all to line up. But today we will be using these to pull this rail straight. As you can see, it's a little bit bent in here, over sort of this way, and then this rail here has a slight curve in it. I don't know if you can really see it there, kind of pointing that way. So yeah, that's the task for today. Got all the wires out, everything out of the way, ready to go. Going to be using the daily E30 to pull it because we don't have anything else. Dan, flatmate Roy, all here to watch. Let's go. So I've got the E30 hooked up, had a few decent pulls at it. We've got it kinda going the right way. It's definitely a lot better than before because the chassis rail is not pinching on this this radiator anymore, so we've got that sorted out. But we're going to just try and pull this bit here because it's kind of just bending this forward part forward, and yeah, see how it goes. So we've just pulled that front a little bit more. We've changed the angle of the pulling car. We've also got the shisha set up to celebrate pulling that rail kind of straightish. This side's still kind of, you can see, I don't know if that's factory or not. I'll have a look at the other E30 and see if that actually bends out like that. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be straight. I doubt there would be a curve in it. Yeah, so just gonna have a look at the other E30 real quick just to check that front right chassis rail. It's hard to see. It does have a slight bend to the right, so I think that might be kind of okay, especially for the other car there. It's kind of just a weekend slash sometimes take it to work car. Hard to really tell here what this is supposed to look like, but it's good to have this other car because you can see where the other lines are supposed to be, and then we took the measurements off the strut towers just to see how bent the car was. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. Like I said before, we'll probably wait for my mate Troy to come around and have a look before we kind of do too much. We don't want to dig ourselves into a little hole that we can't get out of. Yeah, so that's the daily E30, just the automatic 318. Yeah, should be good. I was back in the garage. That's all for this week. try and upload another one next week, I guess. Hopefully. Try and get this thing back out there drifting fairly soon. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. We out.